good afternoon or good evening. Welcome to Fit Fab Workouts. This is our CoreFit session. On deck today, we're going to continue the theme of this week, which is working on agonist and antagonist muscles. Or if we want, actually, in particular today, it's going to be more working on anterior and posterior chains. So when we work our front, then we'll work our back, etc. We're going to take it nice and easy. So we'll probably work on sets of number of repetitions of roughly about 7, the lowest, 15, the highest. And we will aim to do 3 sets, 3 rounds of each exercise we're going to do. So let's just start off standing. We're going to do a nice gentle warm up for the spine and the shoulders and the overall core. Standing, we'll do a little bit of balance, and then we're going to take it down to the mat, and the 2/3 of the sessions are going to be on the mat. So are you ready? So go ahead and plant your feet hip width apart and ground yourself nice and firmly into the floor. Make sure you smoothly shift your body weight between the balls of your feet and your heels, right? And then side to side. Softly bend the knees, scoot the tailbone down, start engaging the pelvic floor. Let's take 3 grounding breaths up, down. Inhale up, exhale down. One more, inhale all the way up. Bring your palms to touch, exhale in front of your heart center. Take a moment here to check in with yourself. How are you feeling today? And do a quick head to toe body scan. All right, from here, we're going to go inhale, rise your arms up. Exhale, bring them back down and sit. Inhale up, exhale down. So just warming up through the hips and the legs and the feet. Good. Another 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Good, and then we're going to stay here, and you're going to place your arms up above your head. Your upper arms are along your ears, and we're just going to imagine we're swimming. Now, as you do this, I want you to try and focus on not shifting your hips sideways, which we have a tendency in doing, and keeping this whole torso stable and really focusing on the rotation through your arm and through your lats. Good, and reach far behind you and reach ahead of you. You're doing really good. Good. Let's do another 5. And 4, 3, 2, last one. On each side, and rise up and down. Good. All right. From here, you're going to place your hands on your thighs. We're going to do a nice little standing cat-cow cycle. So your hands are, you want your hands to be on your thighs, your palms somewhere in the middle of your thighs, right? And here we go. You're going to inhale, use your thighs, your anchor, press into, lift the chest up, arch your spine, look up, fill your airway belly, and then exhale. Round everything in. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up again. 2 more. Last one. Come back to neutral and rise all the way up. Good. All right, I promised you a little bit of balance work. So we're going to do something really easy we've done before, but a slight variation. So you're going to start with your arms up in the air, okay? And here we're going to lean forward. So do the pendulum here. And we're going to stay there, and we're going to do as if we're swimming or as if we're flying, right, with our arms. So we're creating that little bit of instability. And then we're having to stabilize through our legs, okay? So we're going to do 5 of those on each side, and we'll do that 3 times, okay? So here we go. So arms are up, come on forward, and that's 1, and 2, 3, 4, 5, rise up, switch sides, come on forward, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, rise up, shake it out a little bit, so that's 1 round, 2 more rounds to do. So again, bring your arms up above your head, take a nice deep inhale, scoop that tailbone, nice long spine, and then exhale, lean forward, stabilize yourself, and then here we go, 1, and 2, 3, 4, and 5, rise up, and other side, come on forward, and 1, and 2, 3, 4, and 5, and rise up. Good, so that's 2 rounds, 1 more round to go. Okay, and here we go. Inhale those arms up, nice and tall. Exhale, lean forward, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and rise up, and switch sides, reach tall, lean forward, 1, and 2, 3, 4, and 5, and up, and down. Good job, shake it out. Get yourself a quick sip of water, and we're going to come down to the mat. Okay, so on the mat, let's just put this down, avoid staying stuck to the mat. It's quite sticky when it's warm, isn't it? Imagine you're at the beach. All right, so on the mat, we're going to be laying down, face down. Everybody can see me? Yeah, okay. So we're laying down, face down, forehead is on the floor, and your arms are nice 90-degree angle. Your elbows are lined up with your shoulders, and you've got a 90-degree angle at your elbow. From here, first things first, we're just going to lift up, squeezing the shoulder blades, leaving the head down there, and down, okay? We're going to do that. We're going to do 10 repetitions of those, and then what we'll do is we're then going to lift our legs, point our toes, and lift our legs off the floor 10 times. And we're going to do 3 rounds of that, okay? You ready? Here we go. So we lift and squeeze in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lift legs and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And at the top with the arms. Breathe. Good. That's 5. Last 3, 2, 1, and legs. Here we go. And lift. Squeeze. I want you to lift your thighs off the floor. Good. Point your toes. Lift up. Great job. That's 6. Last 2. Last 1. And here we go. Round 3. And up. And squeeze. Exhale when you squeeze the shoulder blades together. Good. That's 5. Last 2, last 1, over to the legs. Here we go. And lift. 2, good. 6, and 8, 9, 10. Great job. Press into the floor. Sit into your heels. Come on up and take a short break here. And we're going to repeat this with a slight variation, because this time we're going to lift the top of our torso off the floor, okay? So here's what we're going to do. We're going to lift our torso off the floor first on its own, okay? We're going to do that 7 times. Then we're going to lift the right leg off the floor. Do that 7 times. Then we're going to lift the left leg off the floor. Do that 7 times. And then we're going to lift both legs up off the floor. Do that 7 times. And then we'll lift legs and top. Okay? If I confused you, that's fine. We're going to do this together. I don't expect you to memorize. That's why you're here. And that's why I'm here. All right? Here we go. So come on back down. Check your posture again. Make sure you have that nice 90-degree angle. Okay? And your forehead is down towards the ground. Okay, first things first. Here's how we're going to do it. Let's just practice on our own. Don't worry about your legs. You're going to lift and squeeze those elbows, but lift your back up. Now, as you're lifting your back up, I don't want you to engage through your glutes. I really want you to focus on those spine muscles, right, on your back, okay? It's going to great for posture and also great for preventing backache, okay? So here we go. We're going to lift. We said we were doing 7, so it's a lift. And 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, use the top of your back muscles, 7, down. Okay, so now lift that right leg up for me, up in the air. The right thigh is not touching the ground. Point your toe, leave it there. And here we go. We lift for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release down, everything down. Good. I want you to pay attention to what you're doing with your head, right? There's no need for you to be looking up ahead of you. Your gaze is still towards the floor, right? So you're not looking down towards your chest, but you are looking to the floor in front of you, okay? And you're not looking ahead. You want to focus on keeping your neck aligned with your spine. So always think about that. The moment you start lifting your chin up too high and then you feel there's a crease happening in the back of your head, you're no longer aligned, all right? So I just want you to keep that in mind. All right, you ready? We're going to do it with the left leg. So we're here, back into your initial position. Extend your left leg out, right? Stabilize yourself, strong left leg. And here we go. We're going to lift and squeeze. Good. It's the top of the back working. Good job. Give me 3 more. And 2. And 1. And down. Beautiful. All right. Our next one. We're going to have both legs up off the ground and moving the upper body. You ready? So here we go. Bring your legs up so the thighs are not touching the floor. Keep them there. Squeeze your glutes to control your legs and just lift your upper back. You might not be able to lift as high, and that is fine. I want you to focus on squeezing between your shoulder blades and just lifting your chest off the floor. Keep going. You got 3 more. That's 2. And your last 1. And release down. Good. And now for our final one, we're going to lift both legs off the ground and the upper back off the ground simultaneously. So let me just show you what I mean by that. So we're here, right? And we're going to lift. So essentially, all you're going to have in contact with the floor is the space beneath your rib cage down to your pelvis, right? So just your belly and your pelvis touching the floor, and all the rest is lifting. Now, I really want you to focus on squeezing through your legs to lift, squeezing through your glutes and the back of your legs to lift your legs up. You need to be engaging through your feet. So you really need to be pointing those legs. So your quadriceps and your calf muscles are working isometrically because they're holding that strength, right? And then you're going to be squeezing through your glutes to lift your legs up, and you're going to be squeezing through the top of your back to lift up, right? So you're doing the reverse of what? It's the reverse of a crunch, right? If you were crunching forward, here we're going to be extending the transverse abdomini, and we're using its opposite muscles. Don't worry, we're going to flip onto our backs after this, and we're going to do the absolute opposite of everything we've just done. Fun? All right, so here we go. You're going to lift everything together. You ready? We do 7. Here we go. Inhale, exhale, lift, and 1, 2, squeeze, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's hold it here. Lift, 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 lift. And release down. Good. Lift yourself up. Sit into your heels. Extend your arms out. Breathe. Good work. All right. Take a quick sip of water. And we're going to go on to the opposite exercise. So, first things first is how it's going to work. We're going to work on our pectorals. So your legs are nice and long on the floor. Tilt your tailbone to make sure that you're engaging through your glutes and that you're not arching your back, right? So you want to make sure you should be able to put your hand all the way through there under your lower back, okay? So that means you're starting to engage through your abdominals. First things first, bring those elbows at that 90-degree angle, okay? And here's what we're going to do. We're going to bring them together, but that's kind of fairly easy-ish for us. So what we're doing today is we're going to bring them together and slightly lift the shoulder blades off the ground, open, release back down, okay? So we're going to do 7 of those like this. Then we're going to lift the left leg up, the right leg up, same thing, and then the left leg, same thing, and then both legs up, same thing, and then we'll lift at the same time, all right? You ready? So here we go. So first things first, just leave your legs relaxed, focus on that upper body, arms at that 90-degree angle, elbows aligned with your shoulders. Inhale, exhale, close, bring elbows together, and lift the shoulder blades off the floor. Inhale, back down. Exhale, up and down. Good. That's 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, last one, and release down. Good. All right. Extend that right leg up off the ground, pointing your toe, engaging through. You don't need to lift it too high, and you don't need to have it too low. Just have it nice here. And here we go. It's a 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and down. Good. Left leg. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Last 2. Last 1. And down. Release. Good. Are you ready? Both legs are hovering up off the floor, and it's a 1 and 2, 3. Breathe. 4, 5, 6, 7, and down, down. Good job. How did that feel? Good? All right, excellent. Relax. Let's take a quick sip of water. And our next one is going to be a plain vanilla glute bridge, followed by plain vanilla crunch, okay? And we'll do 3 rounds of those. Incredible, right, how the exercise we just did. It's tiny, we didn't do a lot. So efficient on your pec, your rhomboids. What we did before was more on the rhomboids when we were laying on our front. And I have no doubt that it would have felt a little challenging with having both legs up in the air, stabilized and closing as you were doing that little lift, little crunch, right? Okay, so here we go. Lay down, bring your feet flat on the floor, close to your glutes, and you should be able to brush the back of your heels with your fingers. Okay, so scoop through your tailbone here, right? And here's what I want us to do today. We're gonna lift, okay? Press your feet into the floor. We're gonna lift, we're gonna come down. We're never gonna touch the ground, okay? So don't let your glute touch the ground. You come straight back up and then down. Up and down, all right? Here we go, we're gonna do 15, okay? 5. That's 10. We got 5 to go. 2. Last one, and down. And extend your arms out. And here we go, up, down. Good. 2, 3, 4. Don't pull on your neck. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Last 5. Exhale, 3. Last 1. Good job. Back to that glute bridge. Here we go. 1, 2. You got it. That's 10. 5 to go. Last 1. And down. Extend those arms and up. Down. Good. 8. Breathe. Exhale. That's 10. We got 5 to go. Last 1. And down. Great job. Here is your last glute bridge. And here we go. Scoop under. And we lift in a 1. Take your time. But remember, you're not touching the ground again. Really want you to be in control. That's 10. We got 5. And 3, 2. Last 1. And down. Good. Extend those arms. And here we go, up. Exhale. And 9, 10. We got 5. Breathe. Last 1 and down. Good job. All right, give yourself a nice big stretch. Oops, a little too high on my mat. Big stretch. Extend your arms out. Good. Let's take a deep inhale. Exhale. Bring that right knee towards the chest. And pull your knee towards your armpit. Excellent. Pull it out to the side, to the right. And just gently move it across the body without rolling over, just so that you feel the stretch on the outside of that right hip.
Good job. And come on back, release down. And inhale, exhale, left leg towards the left armpit or chest. Grab the front of your left shin. Open out to the side. Breathe, good. And bring it across the body just a little bit, right? Just enough so you feel that good stretch up here, but without completely rolling over. And come back through to center, good. And bring your arms down alongside of your body. You're going to inhale, exhale, turn your head completely to the right as if you really want to have your right ear resting on the mat. As you do this, if you're tight, you might notice your left shoulder lifting itself up. So really try to engage through that left shoulder blade and bring that left shoulder blade down to the floor. Good. Breathe here. A few more breaths. Inhale through the center. Exhale, bring the left ear in contact with the mat. Same thing. You might notice your right shoulder lifting itself up. Engage through the back of your shoulder blade. Relax and depreciate that shoulder. Bring it down. Breathe. Good. Inhale back through the center, and then here just gently rock your head left to right. So as if you're giving the back of your head a little massage. Good. And then bring your feet flat on the floor. And now we're just going to alternate stretching our arms behind us, just as if you're doing a backstroke. So this is bringing us back to what we were doing during our warm up, but we're doing it in a reclined mode here. Good. Let's do another 5 in total. Reach really as far as you can behind you. Three to go. Last 2. And the last 1. Good. Inhale those arms up. Bring your palms to touch, and then exhale. Bring them down towards your heart center as you bring your knees as well towards your chest. Good. And then from here, just rock your lower back left to right. And grab the front of your shin. Give yourself a nice big hug. So if you're trying to curl up into a little cocoon, nice big hug here. And then when you're ready, roll onto one side. Come on and sit up. Give yourself a big inhale up. Exhale, rotate towards one side. Look behind you. Inhale up. Exhale, look towards the other side and behind you. Inhale up to center, release down. Switch the way your legs are crossed. Let's repeat this from the top. Inhale up, exhale, open, rotate. Good. Inhale up, exhale, rotate other way. Good. Inhale up, exhale to the side. Bring your arms in front, palms to touch. Bring them back to your heart center. And take a moment here. Close your eyes, check in with yourself. How are you feeling now compared to how you felt earlier? You did great. So it may not seem like you've worked a lot, but we've actually worked very, very deeply on our spinal muscles and our core. You may experience a little bit of soreness over the next couple of days, completely normal. What I do recommend you to do today is to drink plenty of water. Okay, this will help release and reduce the amount of delayed onset muscle soreness, those famous DOMS that we call. And the other thing I would recommend you to do is to actually come back to this workout
a couple more times if you can between now and next week. In particular, if you felt some soreness, then I recommend you to do it again because it means it's released a lot of tightness, tension, but also strengthened areas of weakness. So thank you so much for tuning in, and I shall see you at your next workout on live Zoom, live Facebook, and of course on the replay. Have a wonderful rest of your day or evening. Ciao!